like, who you want? Who? She was like, I was like, can I bring somebody on the show with me just so I can feel more like comfortable there? So I bought one of my friends who's like an artist. Bought my friend. He started rapping. He was like, the rap went like this. I'm gonna say something like how the rap went. This is how it went. So he was like, he was like, whoa. He was like, whoa. Are you bitches looking shitty? So and so, something shitty. It was a line in the song that said, and all of your clothes is pissy, and all of your clothes is shitty. The difference between me and you, I'm really doing shows, and all of your shows is, he's like, and all of your shows is empty. So it was like he was talking to the boy, and the boy was like, the boy came back, because he a rapper. The boy came back and was like, I really don't think that's a rap, but I could see if it's, he's like, if I, the boy was mad because I felt it, because I'm like, damn, he just came for him in that rap, but he wasn't coming for him because that rap is already written. The rap is already written, and I heard it before. So my friend, like, he write his raps on his phone, and he always uses his phone to do the rap. So they thinking he freestyling off the dome and shit. That's something he already wrote. They thinking he talking to them, and he's not. So but it's like directed towards them. It was like the perfect amount of shade. The man got motherfucking mad. So this one vicious man, he trying to keep, so you know how it's a bad bitch in the room before you get there, then you thought you was the, and then another bad bitch come in the room. So I'm the other bad bitch that came in the room. So this is what this man thought. The man, so he thought that he was gonna be running the show and planning it out and doing all of this. And then he just started getting ghetto, and then I bust out and I say, I'm like, a minute ago, I'm like, what happened? Because you were just an interviewer. Why the fuck are you cutting grass right now? Out of all the things your punk ass could do, you want to cut some motherfucking grass. So I'm gonna go in my car. Go in my car. Bitch. Cut some fucking grass right now. Bitch, it's raining outside. Go sit your ass down. She'll yell that shit across the line. Bitch. Okay, so my friend say his rap, and I guess it kind of hit the man a kind of way. So the man is like, well, your rap, it just wasn't, it's not something that it needs to be worked on. And something. I'm like, the man is like, well, I have 8,000 streams on Apple Music and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bitch, I'll bust out and be like, I'm like, Apple Music. I'm like, anybody can get on Apple Music, babe. I can have an instrumental, bitch, and put that on Apple Music. I could be doing some meditation music, ringing around the ring, and put that on there, babe. That's not a hard task. And you know, I'm like, the girls, see, this is the problem with the girls. When y'all see me, y'all think when y'all see me in person, I'm not gonna give you the same energy that I do on Bigo, but in person it's worse, because baby, my mouth, the way my mouth is set up, bitch, you will run up and damn near fuck me up. So we didn't even get to the juicy part yet. So let me tell y'all, the motherfucker got mad. Bitch was yelling. He started calling me out my name. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. So he was mad to the point I had him cussing. It was like literally we did nothing but show our talent. And you know, we were making little slicks. I make slick, smart remarks. And you know, bitches be getting mad. So he would start calling me, yeah, you fat bitch. And yeah, I'm like, okay. And I'm just sitting there, you know, I'm not really saying nothing because I don't entertain all that. He thought I wanted to argue. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I'm still talking to him. I'm like, and then I'm like, and he was like, he was talking to production. He was like, are y'all really doing this for real? Because if y'all doing this, let me know if y'all serious or not, or y'all playing. Because if y'all doing this, and we just sitting there looking, because he getting mad. So now, let me tell you this. The motherfucker had on a motherfucking toupee. The motherfucker had a toupee on his motherfucking head. And me and my friend noticed the toupee the whole day. And I'm like, bitch, do you see what I see? He like, yeah. I'm like, no, my friend pointed it out because I didn't pay no attention to the shit. So he had a whole toupee on his fucking head. Do everybody know what a toupee is? Have y'all ever seen one of the white men and they bald right here? The whole thing be bald in the U, and somebody can glue a little thing down, and bitch, you'll see this. The hair look real. It look real just like mine. But this is a toupee. We seen the motherfucking toupee. Bitch, it was off. It was old. It was like a bad weave. It was like you didn't flat iron it. You just woke up in it. That's what it looked like. So I was like, you know what? So I bust out the icon. I said, you know what? You keep talking to me, I'm going to expose you. So please keep it cute. So I gave him that line to give him his warning. So gave the bitch his warning. He's still babbling off at the mouth. So bitch, I'm waiting for everybody. They still singing this shit in the background. They start harmonizing this shit in the back because it's a singing show. That's what it's supposed to be about. So he had a toupee, but his was the waves. So I said, you keep talking to me, bitch, I'm gonna have to expose you. So, bitch, keep talking to me. I said, you know what? Not only are you a rapper, you are an artist because you have a wig on your head. And I said, it's really not cutting it for me. And I said, it just gives me Mr. Rogers. So that's when he really went the fuck off. This motherfucker got up out his seat, walked, got up. We was sitting there, like, we just sitting there looking like laughing and shit. Everybody laughing with me, bitch. I'm high as hell off the blunt. He one of them motherfuckers, he kept walking around the room talking about these is custom-made drawers. Look at my custom-made drawers, but they look dirty on you, babe. You have a fat pouch. You're sagging your pants with a fat pouch. So I see a whole fupa in front of your drawers instead of a dick print. I'm like, that's not cute. Nobody wants to see that. You're a fat bitch. Girl, when we came to the motherfucker, this bitch walking around with his chest out. No body, hair all on your chest, nipples bulged the fuck out. Nipples bulged the fuck out. And looking just raggedy and dirty, talking about he got on custom-made drawers. And I guess the drawers had the Louis V sign on them with the little, it was like a little, what you call that? With a little satin pouch by the little ding-a-ling part. A little satin pouch that go there. It was like a patch that was cut out for the ding-a-ling part. And it literally looked like this, but like, it was like satin, but it was right there stapled on to the ding-a-ling part where your ding-a-ling, like the ding-a-ling hole at. So that's what that was at. So the motherfucker came over there, like, was bragging about all this shit. House was raggedy than, we were filming in his house. House was raggedy than the motherfucker. So he get up and he like, well, you know what? Y'all bitches can get the fuck up out my house. That's when I really got beside my motherfucking self. And I really said what I had to say. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm like, ain't no golden arches in this bitch. I said, this motherfucker raggedy anyway. Chairs folded all in, bitch. Chair broke all in the motherfucking middle. It looked like your grandma passed you down this table, bitch, and this house, and she just gave it to you, bitch. Old couch over there from 1960, bitch, with a motherfucking 1920s love seat sofa, bitch. The girl got mad. So we sitting back down and they like, hold on, can we please, we need to just go through with filming. So we're trying to go through with filming and he's just so mad about to read that he's just so mad about to read that he couldn't even sit down, bitch, no more. Cause I started talking about his house and I'm like, this motherfucker raggedy as hell. Like, this ain't shit to be put out of. Bitch, before we started filming, bitch, we're cleaning the table. Like, it's ashes all on the table, countless numbers of cigarette butts and ashes on the table. And I'm cleaning up your house, bitch. And you know, I guess that's why he was mad too, cause it was a permanent Kool-Aid spot on the table. And like, I be keying that shit like that. I'm like, girl, it's a permanent. I'm telling the cast members, I'm like cracking these bitches up. They sitting there laughing at me, bitch. They like, I'm like, girl, it's a permanent Kool-Aid spot on the table. Like, it was a little ring, like somebody set a cup down. And I'm like, damn, this been here for a long time because I'm putting alcohol on this shit and this still ain't coming up. I'm like, it must have been some hot Kool-Aid, bitch. It must be embedded in the glass. It must be hot. So them bitches was busting up laughing. They like, kiki, you know, he getting mad. Boom. we sit back down. He talked to he was talking to us, and he was like, you know what? I really can't even do this because I just feel like y'all talking, all that talking y'all doing so and so and so. And he points to me and he said, and he's like, matter of fact, bitch, it's you in your motherfucking mouth. And he said, bitch, I'm giving you your warning. I will fuck you up. So and so and so and so. So I'm like, okay. You know, just give them the okay, because so see, this is what I do. I let you say all the threats and do all your shit first, because I can do my shit behind the scenes and still make you mad. I don't have to do all that, yeah, bitch, so and get loud. You know, I'm still trying to conduct the show. So I have to break it down. So bitch, I break character and I look at the camera. I'm like, cut, cut, cut. I'm like, at the end of the day, this is a business. And I said, bitch, if you can't handle it, you have to separate the two. You have this and you have your real life, and you have to separate the two. And I said, you cannot do that. And he's like, nah, with all that loud shit. Motherfucker, get up out his seat. Bitch, come poke me on my forehead. Pop, 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 pop. My friend get up like, bitch, don't put your motherfucking hands on him. So the motherfucker still like, he's trying to figure out, is he running up or not? So he got a security guard. It's a dude my size. He like 6'5", just as big as me, just as wide. Boom. We got the fuck up. The bitch like, he turned back around, come up out his room. I guess his brother and the motherfucking, the fake ass security guard was there, he had with him, came back out. So he's sitting there like, he trying to run up and shit, talking about some, no, because y'all can't take this. So bitch, I'm looking all in his mouth, and bitch, you know, anytime a bitch arguing, I just say some shit on the slab when I get the space open. I'm like, girl, your whole mouth is white on the inside. Your teeth are placked together and your tongue is white. You have thrush on your tongue. It's not cute. So the motherfucker like, yeah, bitch, so-and-so and so-and-so. So we waiting on him. So in the show, you can't, if you throw a punch, it says you're going home. If you throw a punch, it says you go home. So I'm like, I was like, go ahead and hit me so you can go home. Go ahead and hit me so you can go home. So that's why I didn't throw the first punch. So I'm like, go ahead and hit me so you can go home, and you'll be off the show. He's like, I don't give a fuck about the show. So I'm like, yeah, go ahead and break your contract. Bow, 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 bow. So he getting mad. So bitch runs up on, he couldn't get every time, bitch. He runs up on my friend. Bitch, he ran up on my friend. Bitch, I opened the space. I just instantly popped his ass. Bam. Bitch, him and my friend duking his ass up. Bitch, I see him. I'll take my leg and kick that bitch. Boom. Kick his ass straight through the motherfucking living room, bitch. While the other dude in the back, the brother, pull out a blade like, whoop. I caught myself like, bitch, don't run up no more. Don't do shit else. The big dude over here on the side, he didn't catch the shit I was doing because I'm real slick with the fight. Bitch, when I punched him, I went whack and then grabbed my friend's shoulder like I was pulling him back. And then, bitch, when I seen the open space, bitch, I'm like, I'm getting mad to the point I'm like, this bitch really trying to fight my friend, bitch. And I had to kick the fuck out that bitch. Boom, booted his ass. When it booted it, the dude snatched out a knife, bitch, and the blade went swoop. I said, oh, girl. I looked at him and looked at that knife, and I said, girl, we finna die in this bitch. I said, I'm finna die trying to film a motherfucking web series, bitch. They just set us up, bitch. So, you know, I started heading back to the door. So everybody know Kari with us. Kari just in the background watching everything go down. Me and my friend leave, and, you know, the dude after the fight, I'm like, okay, we arguing with him on the little stairway in the hallway, bitch. And the friend, like, he like, get the fuck out, bitch. And security keep letting him through. So I'm like, bitch, if y'all let him through, can you hear or not? So security letting him through. He coming down the stairs. The person who playing security letting his ass through. I'm like, okay, bitch. I'm like, Stormy, you gonna have to pop his ass in his mouth again. Bitch, pop his ass in his mouth again. Bitch, if he come down these stairs. So, bitch, I give my friend, I open the door, bitch, we walk out. We close the door. Kari ain't out there with us. So, my friend left his bag. I'm like, girl, come on, get in the car, girl. Because they got knives and shit. They're like, you know, we finna shoot these niggas. So, I'm like, thinking they in the house finna go get a gun and shit. So, I'm like, I'm telling my friends, Zavara's come the fuck on, they getting a gun, bitch, let's go. So, whole time while they in there, guess what they doing? These motherfuckers didn't jump Kari. So I'm sitting in the car waiting on them to come out with the gun. I'm like, get in the car. Guess who at the car? Kari, bitch, looking like, girl, them bitches just did what they did. They pulled my hair and so and so and so and so. And because Kari was dumbass still in the house, bitch, I'm like, when we went to the door, bitch, you was supposed to, he didn't get jumped, but they did some punk shit. They pulled his hair and was like, it was like some pussies. They pulled his hair and shit like that. And was like, oh, you with them too type shit. So, I'm like, damn, girl. I'm like, you was supposed to hit it with us on the way out, bitch. I'm like, and the whole time we was fighting, you was supposed to knock one of them bitches upside their head in the back. I'm like, but you know, I know Kari ain't a part of the show, so he ain't got nothing to do with that. So, so these motherfuckers do their little one. Then they come outside again. Bitches come outside for some more. Dude in the middle of the street trying to square with me in the street like, bitch, run up, bitch, run up. I'm like, okay, bitch, what's up? So I'm like, girl, you're doing too much. I'm like, this is supposed to be a show and you're taking this farther than what it is. And his brother like, girl, let's shoot these bitches. And he acting like he pulling the gun out the whole time. These bitches ain't doing shit. The security guard bitch that was with him is my size. Bitch still not doing shit. Ain't nobody ran up on me yet singly. So bitch is steady running up on everybody but me. So I'm talking to the security like in his face. I'm like, get your friend because he doing too much. And then they like by my car trying to gang up. I'm like, bitch, what it is? What's up? So the producer come back out and she like, y'all go back in the house. They push this bitch out the way. They start breaking her motherfucking equipment, all type of shit. I'm like, damn. So we still out there. You know, they go in and I go around the corner and I pull around by the little church. So the church right around the corner and the producer, she comes out and talks to us. And she's like, oh my God, I didn't mean for any of that to happen. And you know, it was a lot. And, yeah, I just, you know, she was saying her shit. So I'm out there and I'm like, if I'm going to be filming with y'all, I need to ensure that we are safe. And I said, me being safe is I can tolerate somebody hitting me. I can tolerate that. But what I will not tolerate is somebody with a weapon and a knife, because I'm not finna risk my life for no fake ass show. I'm not finna risk my life for no fake ass show. So, you know, oh, and that's what happened. I was like, they're like, what did you do? I was like, oh, I went viral in 2017 for doing a Precious video. And they're like, oh, I seen that. And oh my God, that was you. And I'm like, yeah, that was me. And you know, all the girls, y'all gonna see it when it come out. So, yeah. So, you know, this is what happens when you run up on me. So I am going to, however, fight with you. But after the fight is over, just know that I am very strategic. And just know, we got 3 months left, bitch. And yesterday was the first episode. Bitch, I'm not going to be on the season long. I was running them bitches. I threw them bitches a new one. Yesterday was the first day of filming and we fucked it up like that. I went live on I swear to God, I went live yesterday. Nobody came. I went live yesterday. None of you bitches came. I went live and I wanted y'all to see the white girl. I wanted y'all to do what this bitch had in her head. The bitch had braids and she was pure Karen with pink African box braids. I'm not allowed to tell none of this, but them bitches ain't on Bigo, so they ain't gonna know shit. But she was the one I got along with. She was cool and she could really sing. The girls, they were all fine. It's just the boys. It was him, because he really thought he was going to have his moment and he was going to be the Stormy of the show. But I'm like, babe, you had your position. And when that camera started rolling, because, you know, This is what bitches don't understand. When I'm in a room, the first thing I'll do is analyze and be quiet. I'm not going to be rowdy. I'm not going to do all that wild shit first. I'm going to analyze. Bam. When that camera started rolling, the icon came out and them hoes was through. The bitch was like, he had to stop the cameras and was like, are y'all for real? Because if y'all for real, because I don't know how to take this. That's what he was saying. Like, he didn't know how to take it. And I'm like, it's a business. You have to separate the two. What don't you get? When the camera comes, when the show is on and the filming is rolling, you bring out your ego. When it's not, we can do all that calm, hey girl, I'll give you a hug after the show shit, you know? So, we fought that bitch yesterday on the show. And I don't give a fuck because I don't give a fuck if I break contract. I don't, because the thing is, contract was broken yesterday when they were fought in there, and then old dude gonna come out, the other dude on the show gonna come out, was like what y'all want to do with him on the show. I'm like, he can't be on the show no more. He can't be on the show. Because I don't have time for I don't got time for that. I'm not finna have no hood fights and keep having no hood fights on no show. I need to be protected. Because the next time, bitch, is gonna be me running up. And when I run up and I don't get my redemption for staying in the house, then y'all gonna be kicking me out. Because I'm not finna do all that talking, bitch. I'm gonna wait till we get in the meeting and start pounding your shit, bitch, and beat your little ass in that goddamn living room. You and your motherfucking brother and the security guard, bitch. And y'all bitches be having life fucked up. You ain't know you was gonna get fucked up like that, bitch. And that was your motherfucking problem, bitch. And I ain't had to say shit but 5 words to your slow ass, bitch. You was dirty. Your house was nasty, bitch. And I'm mad we even filmed there. Bitch, I'm so mad that we filmed in that nasty ass motherfucking house. So mad. Chairs was all unmatching. Bitch, it was worse than bitch, it looked like we was in fucking Hurricane Katrina after the storm, bitch, and we just used some furniture that was left over. Bitch, that house was nasty as fuck. Girl, don't you ever invite me to no raggedy ass shit like that. House, the B on the goddamn house faded all off and shit. Like, all this shit just nasty and just trifling. Bitch, talking about some, you got 8,000 streams on Apple motherfucking Music. No, they didn't give us no wardrobe. We had to come in pink and white, and I no, pink and black. No, not pink and black. That was for the fucking funeral. We had to come in black and gold. Bitch has on a whole purple ass dress. I'm like, girl, why the fuck do you have on a purple dress? And the colors are black and gold. I'm like, well, she needs to change. She needs to change. You shouldn't have that on. Bitch, I came in being a diva, and then I sat my ass in the chair. Bitch, I'm in the beauty chair getting my makeup done. Bitches give me a whole little makeup thing. Bitch, they like, it's the little contour. I wonder if the picture's still on my Snap. Took pictures and shit, you know, with the lighting on. I gotta show y'all these videos. I gotta find my fucking phone. Gotta find my fucking phone. So, he had on purple. Whole outfit was purple. And I'm like, girl, you can't wear that. They said black and gold. And I call her out. I'm like, you must be like the center person they're gonna put in the center, right? So I ain't gonna give away too much. So it was another boy in there, right? Trey Moji style. When I say Trey Moji style, y'all know what I mean. He was pushing it. Trey Moji style. Why he the first bitch I read? They was mad. Girl, the bitches gagged that I started reading him like that. Cause he wasn't saying shit. And he was like, what's your name? My name is Rocky. So I'm like, oh, you look like The Rock. I was like, yeah. I was like, you look like The Rock. I was like, when he first started wrestling, you look just like him. That's cute. It's cute. It's cute, you know? And then they called him in the back. They're like, can you come in the back, please? Called his ass in the back, and I was like, see ya, Rock. I was like, see ya, Rocky. Them bitches started laughing. Girl, y'all are finna die. You guys are finna die when this shit come out. You guys are going to die when this comes out. Promise you. I was reading the fuck out of him, and he was like, I was like, well, can you narrate the story for us? Because I feel like all people, but he was like, no. And then he had the girl, but he was the one who had the girls shook. Like the girls that was previous there, he's like, oh my God, him? I got a problem with him because he talks so much behind confessionals and he does so much behind confessionals and I just can't. And then I brought it out like, well, he has all the girls shook for some reason. So I'm like, what is it that you do? All the girls are shook. Nobody really is not ready for bitch. They was telling y'all, do not be ready like me. Cause be thinking in person it ain't gonna give that. But it gave very much that. And you girls, it gave very much that. What's up, y'all? What's up, True? So it's gonna be on YouTube. So it's a web series. So when it's done filming, y'all, when I fucking tell you, we sat there after we fought in front of the boy house and we was just laughing about it, even though they said they was gonna shoot at us, you know, all that. He sat there talking to production and I'm like, they're like, what do you want to do with him on the show? I'm like, I don't want him. I don't want him on the show. I text back and I said, only way that I can film with a person like that is if I can be ensured safety. Because I'm not finna deal with no bitch pulling out no weapon because you can't take my mouth.